Buddy, I'm Abby Walton. FSU Health is now close to reality thanks to a 3-2 vote tonight by the Tallahassee City Commission. Our Capital City correspondent Matt Hoffman was there and has the story.
Tallahassee may soon have an academic health center after a fiery vote here at City Hall Wednesday night.
Aye. All those opposed? Nay. And the motion passes 3-2 with the mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, and Commissioner Williams-Cox in favor. We are in recess.
Once this takeover is approved, the citizens of Tallahassee and the city will have very limited say in important decisions.
The $109 million sale also garnered the support of many who say an academic health center will usher in a new age of health care in the capital city.
We love Tallahassee, and some of us will choose to stay here after graduation to work, build careers, and maybe even raise a family.
An academic teaching hospital is not merely a chance in structure, it is a statement of values. It says Tallahassee believes in excellence and equity.
Still, some walked away unhappy.
As others have said, we are giving up all our leverage to FSU, which is controlled by the Board of Governors, which is controlled by the governor.
Wednesday's vote officially authorized the city manager to negotiate a final agreement which would make FSU the new landlord over the hospital. TMH and FSU would then enter into a partnership. A final vote is scheduled in March. For now, in Tallahassee, I'm Matt Hoffman, WCTV Eyewitness.